Hey everybody, it's Miss Nelson. I am here to show you how to Zentangle a checkerboard. All right, so just make a little box, make an area on your paper. Okay, give yourself some space to draw. You know, it should be kind of big, but not huge. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out by making lines that all go one way that are kind of wide. Okay, they're kind of far apart. You might even make them a finger width apart or a little bigger. Okay, they don't have to be perfect. If you want to use a ruler to make a perfect line, you can. I just try to go nice and slow. Okay, that's a little bit bigger than the rest, so I'm going to go ahead and make a line right there. So this is like, it's cut off, there's a thinner line right here, but that's okay. Now I'm going to turn my paper to make it easy to do this, and I'm going to make lines going the opposite way. So we drew lines this way. Now we're going to go the other way. So these go up and down. We want lines to go back and forth. It's just easier for me to turn the paper to draw them. So I'm turning the paper. So to go opposite, just across, just like that. That's what we do. We're going to try to make them the same width as the other ones. So I'm using my finger, I'm going a little bit bigger than my finger as a guide. Okay, they're not perfect. It's okay. There we go. Now I have extra over here, so just to make it a little bit less confusing, I'm going to erase that. Just so that I have a nice even edge there. It's not perfectly erased, but we're practicing. It's okay to have some mistakes, right? It's how we learn. Okay, just making the outside thicker, just so I can keep track of what's going on. Okay, so I've got my checkerboard. Now, this is the part that's a little bit more challenging, okay? This is the part that's a little harder. So what we're going to do is we're going to color in one of the little boxes we made. Just going to color it in, going from edge to edge. And for this pattern, I don't really want my pencil to go outside of the lines. Sometimes it's okay to go outside of the lines, but this time just to make it look neat, I'm going to try to stay inside of the box, okay? Colored in one box. Ta-da! Okay, so this is the tricky part. Next, I don't want to color in the box that's right next to it here or here. I want to go to there. Actually, scratch that. What we're going to do is we're going to make this easier. We're going to go across one row, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to color in one and leave one blank. And then the next one, we're going to color in. So we're coloring in every other box, right? Just like that. So colored in, blank, colored in, blank, colored in. Color it in, color it in. Okay. Almost. Trying to go kind of fast so that you don't get bored watching me color. Okay, and then the last one's blank. Now you might have a different number across. You might have another one to color in. It depends on how many boxes you ended up with. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. So I go black, white, black, white, black, white, right? But if I had more, I would just keep going. Okay, second row. So this is row 1. Now we're going to do row 2. Okay, so it's black right here. So I want it to be white here next to it. So I'm going to go white, and then I'm going to go black in the next one. Or dark. It's colored it in. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, so white, dark, light, I should say light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. So what we end up with is only the corners of the dark boxes touch each other. They don't share a side. Okay? And then light and then dark again. I know I keep turning it. It might make it a little bit confusing. That one got kind of messy, didn't it? That's okay. All right. So my second row went light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. So if I've got dark here and light here, my third row, dark, light, dark, it goes down too. Dark, light, dark, right? So I'm going to keep going with this and color it in, and then I'm going to come right back to you. Okay, so now I've colored in my checkered board. Look at that. So any way I go, it goes light, dark, light, dark. Let's test that. Okay, let's test that out. Light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. Dark, light, dark, light, dark, light. Okay, it keeps going that way. But what if I go up and down? Okay, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. Whoa, it works if I go up or down. The only way that it might not is if you look at it like a diamond. Okay, now when I go across where they touch in the corners, it's dark, 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 light, 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 light. Okay, that's what's so cool about a checkerboard. It's a lot of math. It's kind of just like magical. Now, if this was really easy for you, I would like to give you a fun challenge. You can do the same thing. Give yourself a box to draw in. Instead of doing straight lines, you can do wavy lines. Oh yeah. Try to keep them kind of the same width, but they can vary a little bit. You can change around. Okay, and then you have to go opposite. This is if the other one was easy for you. Okay, so I made wavy lines going one way, and then I made wavy lines going the other way. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing. So I would color this in, and then leave one light, and then color in the next one, and then leave it light, and then color in the next one, light, dark, right? And then opposite in the next row. So if this is dark, this one's light, and then dark. And I'm just gonna go all the way across. Of course, I'm coloring these in a little bit more quickly just to show you so that I don't spend too much time. But that is a wild and wavy checkerboard, okay? It's the same thing as the other checkerboard, but when you're done, it looks super cool. Like you just stepped into a weird, tiny, windy, warpy bubble of existence, and the floor is moving, okay? So that's how you do it. Just finishing this out because I can't leave anything unfinished. I'm just not able to. It gets kind of difficult sometimes. Sometimes in the little corners, it's hard to tell what to do, but you just have to make sure that you have dark and then light. So if this is light, it's dark right here. Light, so it'd be dark right here. Light, dark. Okay, light, dark. That's the challenge. It's in those weird corner spaces where you don't know what to do. Like, do I color it in right here? No, because this is dark. So this is light. That means I'm going to color it in over here, right? That's the hard part. All right. And sometimes because you did wavy lines, some of them are going to be way bigger than others. light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. Voila! So we've got a straight checkerboard that I colored in really dark and a wavy checkerboard that I colored in medium dark. Okay, so that is your checkerboard Zentangle. I will see you guys next week.